Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to my Canon HF R300 HD camcorder review. I've actually had this camera for a few months now, and as you can see, it's in full HD. It records in 1080, 1920 by 1080. It's AVCHD recordings. Here's what came in the box actually. We got the software that came for editing. We got the manual. I'll go over that in a little bit. We got the HDMI cord. We got the USB cord, we got a small battery, and we got the charger. The case you see on the right is actually a case that I have for myself that I bought on my own that works just great with this camera because it's so small. Now here we have the camera, the look of the camera, the style, the shape. I'll go through some of the features here that we have. It records in 51 times zoom. There's the battery there. The battery that I have on it currently in the video is actually a aftermarket battery that will give me a lot more life than the Canon battery will give me, especially the Canon battery that I got with the camera. You'll get about 15 to 20 minutes of HD recording on that battery. So these aftermarket batteries that you can easily find on Amazon by searching the HF R300, you'll come across it. It's a great deal, and those batteries work fine. I'll go over that as well too. As you can see, the LCD screen pops out. You can rotate it left and right, frontwards and backwards. Very simple to use. I do have kind of big hands, which obviously look huge in this video, but the camera isn't too bad to actually use with my fingers. Sometimes putting in the SD card, the scan disc card, is a little difficult at times, but it's more difficult when I'm not using both hands and paying attention, as when I'm recording this video. It's a little bit more difficult when I'm looking through the lens of the camera that I'm recording. Here we have all the features that we have. Video snap, which is where you take your photos. The home is where actually you set all your settings at, if you want to record manually or automatically. And then the bottom button there is actually where you go in and view the videos that you recorded. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this camera on here right now, and you can see the recording button, which is over here on the right. So it's real easy for your thumb to hit that recording button, whenever you have it on your hand. So because I have that aftermarket battery on, I get a little error that pops up. Right here it is, cannot communicate with the battery pack, continue using this battery. All you have to do if you get these aftermarket batteries is hit yes. And I get three times more battery length with this battery than I do with the Canon battery. If you want to buy the Canon battery that gives you the same length, you're looking at $100. If you look on Amazon.com, you'll see a ton of people complaining about the batteries on this camera. So I went into where my recordings are at. I currently only have one recording, as you can see here on this video, that's in the camera, that's on the SD card. Everything that you record goes on the SD card. Nothing is internal memory. So currently I have a 32 gig in there. This will hold 64 and I believe even a 128 SD card, and it will hold the extreme cards, the SD XC cards. However, I have not personally put one in. So now I'm going into the actual settings where you would go and set what all the other settings with the camera. You want to set the camera mode, the recording standard, any of the main functions like the zoom. If you want to have the zoom slower or faster, you can do that. You would set the white balance in here as well. So the other settings, the MXP recording mode that I have it on is the best recording mode. That is your 1080p recording. And then you have the FXP. So you'll notice the time here at the top of the screen. You get more recording time the less quality of recording that you use. I personally never use anything lower than FXP. I usually only use MXP for my recordings. But on occasion, especially when I do my videos on YouTube, I just do the FXP, which gives me 720p recording, which looks just fine. Here you have the automatic, the manual settings, and just a few other settings. I'm going over here just showing you what the screen actually does. My personal opinion about the camera, I give it probably about a 7 out of 10. Everything looks good. I think I just kind of miss recording with mini DV. Prior to this, I was using my iPhones for just video, but I didn't have any zoom feature with those until my iPhone 5S now. But I kind of miss having a zoom. and I kind of miss having a camcorder. I went with that one for about a year. So I got this at a very decent price, around $260 on Amazon. It does give me what I need. I am currently looking for a new camcorder, just because I want something that's a little bit more easier to navigate through. The manual isn't too bad. There's a lot in the manual. I guess it's like any camcorder. You need to just read over through that, which I have done. Some things just don't seem as simple as they should be. But, you know, in general, that's just my quick review of the camera. If you can get it for $200 or so, it's probably a great price for the holidays. So I'd recommend it in that sense. And really, as just a general camcorder for any family person out there, this will give you everything that you need. So once again, my name is BMS Lou. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please subscribe and leave a comment.